What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Kid Wizzle. I'm back here with another video again. I know you guys missed my face. It's been a minute, but I got a new haircut though. I was looking pretty raggedy in the last couple videos. So I felt like I should clean my appearance up before I come back and talk to you guys. Today, I want to talk a little bit about finding your perfect sound selection. What does that mean? Sound selection is something as simple as choosing the right 808, the right kick, the right snare, the right keys or the right synth that you want to use for the genre that you're working for. I know a lot of people will come to you, or rappers for example, they'll be like, let me get this artist type beat, or I need this artist type beat, or I need something that just feels like this. And producers will rack our brains because we'll be like, what does that even mean? Like, I'm gonna work between 3 genres today, and I'm gonna break down how you can choose the right sounds for these styles that would help your workflow and also put some more energy and some more interesting things in your beats. So I made this project file last week to curate this together. The 3 styles that I'm gonna show you guys today is plug type beats, trap type beats, that's a little vague, but I'll show you what I mean in a second, and then boom bap, which is also vague too, but I'll show you that in a second. But first we're going to start off with plug type beats. The plugins that I have listed here is a few plugins I recommend on the bottom in the description. One is Electra X, and I say that's good for arpeggiators and good for different types of banks you can find on Reddit and on the internet. It gives you more of a robotic sound, something like this. And I say that's pretty much good for, it's good for plug beats, but also could be good for trap beats and stuff like that too as well. Another one is X-Band. It's a very versatile plugin which has sounds for everything. Has stuff from pads to electric pianos, organs, strings, guitars, percussion. It's really good for a lot. I use it for plug stuff mainly because I can get the sound like this. My bad, not plug. That's actually good for trap because this is familiar if you heard this before in some songs. You probably heard it in an Migos song before, but that's the sound where they got it from. Purity is a really great plugin that emulates 90s 80s PCM synthesizers. So that's how you get a lot of I say cheesy sounds, but it works perfectly when you're trying to make plug beats. Something that's dreamy, you know, because that's kind of what they look for. Alright, so first off, I'm going to start in the plug pattern. So I'm going to make everything all in this one pattern and just lay it out instead of tracking it out like a full beat, just to show you guys what I'm doing. So first we'll start with Purity. So I'd say you probably want to add like a bell next, like. Or record that in. change that last note. So see, like, I'm only gonna have 3 or 4 sounds. That's like the golden rule, I'd say, for when you're first building melodies and you're doing sound selection, is having 4 sounds for the melody. And work off that, and then just add your drums, and you're not doing too much. I'd say Pierre Bourne type beats. Pierre Bourne type drum kits or Metzgadro type drum kits is the best ones you want to shoot for if you're trying to make a plug type of beat. Because the 808, first of all, you would need this type of 808. Something with a sweep. Hi-hats usually, they matter, but I'd say find something that's like pleasing to the ear. Doing rolls and stuff like that, like playing with all the velocities, you don't need to know all that as a beginner at first. That's something that you get into once you start learning the advanced methods of making beats, you know what I mean? But you just want to keep it simple. And then have the 808 follow the root note of the melody, which is right here. The clap's also an important sound too. You want to make sure you get a clap that sounds like this. And that's simple. That's literally the simplest way to build like a plug type of beat, and you can go from there. Boom. Okay, so now when I talk about building trap sounds, I said it was vague earlier because yes, you do the 3/4 sound method, but anything could be a trap beat nowadays. Some folks label anything as trap, but they're not actually speaking on the specific subgenre of it, so they're inaccurate because there's vapor trap, there's hazy trap, there's a classic trap that it's all birthed from, like Gucci Mane and Jeezy and stuff like that. And then there's the trap music that you hear with Moneybagg Yo and who's another person I can think of? Lil Baby, you know what I mean? But I'm just going to stick to the modern trap that you're used to hearing, and we're just going to build from that. Alright, so now I got a sound like that. I'd probably want to add in my pad, like I said, from the X-Band. I'm just gonna build this one, y'all. Just watch me cook. Now, remember the spins 808 I said earlier, y'all? Yeah, the spins 808 is perfect for trap beats. It's so simple. I advise you to look for cooler 808s when you get more advanced, but the spins 808 will get you where you need to go. Alright, like I said earlier, boom bap and trap is kind of the more vague genres because you could be talking about an Earl Sweatshirt song, or you could be talking about Shoals of Mischief. My general rule of thumb for making boom bap beats is mainly more the drums per se, using the correct drums, but also the melody. I'd say that's something that you learn over time. You kind of just practice it, but it could be anything in my opinion. And you kind of want to do like real sounding drums. One kit I recommend is the Beat Butcher. They Cooking Soul type drums to get percussion loops and stuff for the hats you're looking for. You want to add like sound effects stuff in the background to keep the listener like interested, like effects. Yeah, y'all. This is pretty much how you can make 3 different styles of music with having the right sound selection, because that's all it takes. I just showed you how to make a plug beat, I just showed you how to make a modern trap beat, and now I just showed you how to make a boom bap beat. Apply this to your workflow if you're a new producer up and coming, or if you're a veteran. But anyways, like, subscribe, and share this with the homies. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm gonna catch y'all next time.